We are probably the largest program that has mangrove reforestation. We have had plants so far 50,000 small mangrove plants with about 80 or 85% success. And we have a program for another 250 for the next 4 years. And then the next criteria that I'm going to be talking to you is the maintain superficial water flows in mangrove units. How we approach to this, we elevate all the buildings on stilts. So we pile up about 700 stilts, and so the underground flow and the superficial flow went through our structures with no damage at all, and with improving a lot of those flows. And when so you will see when we had this solution, the environment suggested by the environmentals, the architects jumped out of their skin because they said, well, then let's change the concept. It's not going to be any hacienda anymore. Why don't we go Thai, or why don't we do something like Chinese or something that could be on the stilts? So the challenge for the architects was how we're going to do this how we're going to do an hacienda on the air. So today, if you see our building, all the building is on the air. All the building is on tilts. It's 7 feet, 3 meters above of the mangrove and on the surface. It really looks cool. We love it. And I'm going to talk a little bit about energy, about resource conservation, about environmental management, and about pollution prevention. And the first idea is the following. Given that we had this deep knowledge of where the water was coming from, we also found water that was close to 0 degrees, down like 150 feet underground. So what we did is we pump that water, we bring it to the pre-chill air conditioning system, and guess what? We have about 38% savings on energy. So that's something that we should do in Riviera Maya. Just go get the very cold water that is like 150 feet below, pump it so we save energy. Once we have the air conditioning run, the next thing we did is we took all this heat and we put it in the showers, and the heat from the air conditioning on the hot water for the showers and for the swimming pools, and we had a great saving. We estimate the savings in energy in about 75. All the hotel rooms have an automatic, like in every smart building, all the hotel rooms have an automatic system that if you are not in the room, the air conditioning shuts down, and if you are in the balcony, the air conditioning shuts down. And the lighting is in special, the halogen lighting, that saves about 70%. In the next part, in the resource conservation, we are not getting, and this is an advice for everybody in Riviera Maya, we are not getting water from the utility company. What we are doing is we have a huge osmosis desalinization plant, and I can tell you it's only the price we pay for our water is only 16% of the price that we pay elsewhere. We also have water-saving showers, and something that we do and we are very proud is the environmental education program. If you're familiar with Riviera Maya, you know that the turnaround of the people that work for us, it's huge. The people that is working for me today is not going to be, 40% of them will not be with me in the next 12 months. So something that we are that we are doing is doing all these environmental education training programs, because I know that the people that is working with us, it will be working somewhere else, and it will have that education. So that's the way that we do. That's the way that we spread the word. As far as pollution prevention, it's very easy to do it. We don't use that many products. Most of the ones we use are biodegradable. That's the word. It's hard for me to say, but that's the word, biodegradable ones. And when we have to dispose them, we have contractors that have been approved by the government, and they are certified to do their job with no pollution. What's our ecological mission? Let me tell you. We have few paragraphs, but they are the product of a lot of thinking. To be a model for sustainable luxury tourism in the Mexican Caribbean, and I think we are. To guarantee an enduring, intelligent, and responsible use of our jungle, mangrove, and dune ecosystem. Guarantee the long-term preservation of our ecosystem functions, flora and fauna, and to provide the high-end vacations experience to our guests. I can tell you that the vacations and the experience that we offer to our guests are the higher quality that you can get any place, specifically in the Riviera Maya. So tourism is very good for the people. We have cities today, 1 million inhabitants, here in the other 500,000, and that's all because tourism. We have really helping the people. What we are going to do in Tres Rios is something we are very proud of. That we are going to get all our guests will have the option to go to the Maya region, and in order to go to the Maya region, they will have the income coming from tourism, but they don't have to move. We are taking the tourism over there, and we are putting there, and they will be living, or they will have stays, and they will have a lot of experience going to the Maya, and that will be part of the attraction. And that's all I have to say today, and I do thank you very much for your attention. None of you fall to sleep, by the record. And I'm here to answer any of your questions. Thank you very much.